Okay, so welcome to the next set of skills-based tutorials for media studies. The first program I'm going to talk to you about is Photoshop, and so these tutorials are all based on Photoshop. Now, if you hear some little babies crying, don't worry, that's just my babies in the background. They might make some noises, so nothing to worry about that. Now, okay, so this one, we've got Photoshop down there, it's that icon. So we click on it to load up, and the first tutorial is just going to be about the workspace and where the various elements are on the workspace, so that you know what the different things is that you're looking at. Okay, so when it loads up like this. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen we've got a toolbar, and you can move these around if you want to. I would leave them where they are though if I were you. And we've also got our usual menus at the top, and over here we've got an actions and layers toolbar. Now you can see that when we click on the little arrows, it minimises and it maximises things. So for example, there you go, we've got different things in here, brushes, etc, etc. Now, okay, a few things you need to be wary of in here. Let me just put this in here because layers is better. The things you're really going to be using quite a lot of are the layers tab, which is there, the colour selector, which is here, and I would imagine the history tool, which is there. Now, some of you may not have history turned on, okay, because you might have it that it looks a bit like this. So anything that's not turned on, you go up to Window, up here, and find history, and it will give you it, and it will put it there. History is really important, and I'll explain that later on as we go. And again, we can resize these windows, make them bigger and smaller. The other thing that you might want to know is sometimes your workspace will end up disappearing. Things will disappear off here. So for example, just get rid of all these. Get rid of all these, layers, paths, etc, etc. You might find that sometimes it looks like there's nothing there. So what you need to do is go to Workspace up here and go Default Workspace. And what that will do is load up the original workspace that you had. Very, very useful. Okay, so what we're going to do is, that's into the first tutorial, just showing you a bit about the workspace. After the next tutorial, I'm going to show you specific things to do with photos and specific tools which are just here.